Hey, y'all, welcome to this week's episode of Duck and Reality. In the pond with me is my friend Sheena Bobina. Welcome to the pond.
Thank you for having me. I'm super excited.
I am super excited too. I was trying to think about how and when I met you, and I couldn't remember how we met, but Tim tells me the same story. Tim Queen. Shout out to Tim Queen.
Hey, Tim.
I love him. He tells me the same story about you all the time.
Oh, no.
Like to the point where I'm like, stop telling me.
I know already. Shut up.
He talks about you guys being out and one of your friends getting drunk and being like, who is this guy? I don't like this guy.
Yeah.
And it's like, now it has replaced however I really met you by like, I think I was there that night because he tells me that story so many times.
It's so
and you're
funny,
like, no, that's my friend. He has my back. Like, I love him. Like,
And I was like, why are you tripping out? This guy's so cool. But yeah, no, it's funny because we talk about that a lot too, especially when he runs into that particular person.
Yeah.
But I don't remember either, honestly. I really don't. I don't know if it's just through acquaintances, friends, bars, which is very common to meet a lot of good people there. So I don't know. We can make up a story.
Because we have so many friends in common.
Yeah.
Like your best friend lived below me for the last year and a half.
Crazy. Yeah.
And then shout out to Mel. She just got her own house. Congratulations.
I'm so happy for her.
I'm so happy for her too. But I'm sad that she won't be here anymore.
I know it's kind of weird to me. I've always known her to be here.
And you are you're a lot of things, but one of the things that we were going to talk about today is your music.
Yeah.
Because you are a fucking incredible singer, performer, MC. Like, you are all the things.
It's crazy. Yeah. A lot of it blew up the most, I'd say, last year.
Yeah.
And it's a journey that I was uncertain about, but now I'm just kind of riding the wave, seeing where it takes me.
Yeah. That's amazing. So have you, because you weren't always a performer, right? This is kind of a new thing for you?
The solo acoustic thing is new.
Okay.
The first bits of music that I did was in my mid-20s. A couple of girlfriends of mine were in a kind of like a family band.
Okay.
So they would sing and they would play at restaurants. It was a Filipino family band. Okay, these are like all the uncles, and they were all badass musicians. And I kind of just tagged along. I was like, hey, and they're like, yeah, no, come sing with us. And I was kind of worried, like, is 3 female singers too much for this kind of band? But yeah, I joined, and we were playing at weddings and little church festivals and restaurants and stuff like that. And it was fun. I was always nervous, but it was cool. Our harmonies were awesome, and we were all the same age. We were all our mid-20s. So yeah, we drank and had fun.
That's fun.
So that's kind of where the performing part, I would say,
came in.
Started. Yeah. Then after that, I don't know. I didn't do it for a long time.
Why? Was it just because you, like, that band wasn't performing anymore, so you just kind of backed off of it?
Yeah. When I got pregnant with my daughter she was born in 2011. And so that's around the time where I kind of started to bow out, because now I'm 8 months pregnant.
Right.
And I'm singing in this loud band and I can't drink with the girls. And I was just like, yeah, I'm going to take a break from it. But then I think shortly after that, the band didn't really keep going on. They were just kind of like, we got too much going on in our own lives. And we were, picking up a lot of steam. So I think it just kind of fizzled out. And then I just didn't do anything for a while. Well, I was just a mom. Yeah.
That's not doing nothing. It's raising a tiny human. That's a pretty huge job.
And they're still living. I'm like, I'm doing it.
How many kids do you have?
I have two. My son's going to be 19 next month.
That is hard for me to believe.
Exactly a month from now. It's crazy. My daughter is 14 and freshman in high school. And I'm like, how did I do this?
You did it, girl.
Yeah.
You have done it. And were you a single mom?
I was married for a really long time. And then I'm just throwing it out there. Most people know anyways. It was like a few weeks before COVID shelter in place that I had asked for a divorce. Oh. And then the world was like, ha, now you get to stay in the house together. I was like, this is cool.
Oh, that must have been so hard.
It was definitely a rough time for both of us, but good thing, like, he and I are very amicable. We co-parent really, really well. Like, I got lucky. Yeah. I got lucky.
Well, I would imagine, like, you also, just knowing you the kind of little bit that I do, I wouldn't think that you would pick someone that you wouldn't be a good co-parent with. You know what I mean? Like,
thank you.
You have nice taste. So like, I would expect that the person that you married and had kids with would be a good person.
Yeah, no, he's totally cool. We were best friends for a long time. He's and I always put it out there because I just think it needs to be known. He is such a good freaking dad. Like, he's so fucking good. 'Cause I hear so many horror stories from everybody, and I'm like, damn, I got lucky. Yeah. This could have been bad, and it is not. So,
I love that for you.
Yeah. And it's helpful too because he's super flexible and supportive when I have these gigs that the kids, age-wise can't go to, which they don't really go anyways, but...
Yeah, they're your kids. They don't care what you're doing.
Yeah, they're like, okay, have fun. Like, okay, bye.
Like, bye, have fun at the library or whatever.
Yeah. Like, totally didn't listen to me, did that. No. Mom's at the library again.
My mom goes to the library all the time. So lame.
Does she even read?
Meanwhile, you have like a packed bar. Everyone's there excited to see you. Your kid's like, whatever, I don't know.
Well, like, my daughter's been a few times, but my son has never really come. I think he's just kind of too cool for it, which is fine. But yeah, no, it's nice because he's so flexible with that kind of part of the schedule. But nice. I mean, they're old enough to be home alone now, so it's not like I need much coverage anymore.
Right.
But yeah, he's cool.
That's nice. Sometimes when I see like couples breaking up, I'm like, just try to do it with like as much love and respect as like when you went into it. Like, that's what I tried to do with my divorce, and that did not work. And
but you tried.
I tried really hard, and then I was just like, all right, fuck it. Like,
yeah, this is what it is.
Yeah, we both hate each other. Great. I don't know. No, I don't have hate for anyone, but yeah. And when I see a lot of couples, like the divorce thing fucks up like their whole thing because of like custody and
oh my god,
like just I think divorce lawyers. I have a divorce lawyer coming in next week to talk to, and I was like, "Are you guys the problem?" I'm like, sometimes I see like friends that are like amicable, and then one of them talks to a divorce lawyer, and then like they get nasty. And I'm like, is that you guys? Like, is that what you guys put out? Like, just for more billable hours? And they were like, no, what are you saying? And I was like, I'm asking if you're the problem.
It's a real question.
And like, I think that's a real conversation.
It is a real question. But yeah, no, we didn't go through any of that.
Oh, yeah.
We basically sat down and wrote everything out. And we made it official, right? Because we could say anything verbally.
Right.
And it's not that I didn't trust him, but I was like, but I think if we're doing like a legal divorce, we should probably have all this written out. And he was like, yeah, absolutely. So we just wrote everything out, initial thing, signed it. And then that's what we turned into the people the online people who divorced us because, COVID. But as easy as that part was, our divorce spanned about 4 years. And that's because he and I kept moving. We had to keep changing our paperwork. And I was like, it's taken a while, but it's whatever. It's done.
Yeah, I got divorced. Well, I filed for divorce like before COVID, and then COVID delayed it for a long time. And then I was like calling my family, and I'm like, who knows a judge? Like, I just need someone to sign this. Like, I'm like, oh my God, it's taking forever. And I moved to California like a year after I left my ex. So I came out here and I was like, I'm going to move to California. I'm going to date for like the first time in, I don't know, 17 years or something like that. And I was like, I'm so excited. And the universe was like, shh, sit down. You're not ready. We're going to shut the whole world down. And the whole world shut down 3 weeks after I got here.
See? Dude, we are on the same freaking path.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
And then I was like, am I going to stay here? Like, I don't know anyone. And for the first year I lived here, I like basically was by myself because I knew one person out here when I came out. And then like I moved out. I stayed with her for the first couple weeks. And then I moved out into my own apartment here in Alameda. And like, that was it. And so it was like a year of just like healing and hanging out and like 12-mile walks on the island. Like,
oh my God, honestly, that would have fucking broke me.
It was like,
I wouldn't know what to do.
It was like I was easing back into the world. Yeah. And so it was like probably really what I needed. Like I thrived for it, like, because I moved out here and was like, all right, I'm going to go for it. And then I was like, oh wow, I like haven't been in the universe in a while. Like,
yeah. Actually, yeah, I could see that. Yeah. Being super healing.
Yeah, it was. It was like a really nice time. Like I felt kind of guilty because I had like such a good time during COVID and so many people were struggling. And I was like, this is great. Like I'd pop some edibles and like walk the beach and be like listening to music, dancing, like.
call me jealous. God.
I'm like, all right, like here I am. I'm going to figure this out.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad that worked out for you that way. Like, I don't think it, I mean, in your situation, it's probably, like you said, exactly what you needed.
Yeah. Like it was like the universe was like, no, you're that's cute, but you're not ready yet.
I think that's hella funny.
Like you need some more time. Like, go home.
So I felt after every kid popped out, they're like, calm down. The universe is like, sit down, girl.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but, okay. But for how long? When can I get up?
Now you are out there. And like you just had a show this weekend, which was, I'm sure, another packed one.
It was fun. The restaurant itself was pretty quiet this week. Well, I heard a lot of Park Street was pretty quiet this week. So the one on the 24th was packed.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Not a single seat empty. I was like, who am I? I was like, I know half of y'all, but the other half, like, you just kind of stumbled in. Do you like it?
Well, they stayed.
They did.
They did.
I think one of the cool things is, like, people I don't know that kind of hop in for dinner, and I'm just singing in the background, and they just stay longer. And I'm like, oh, okay, your ears aren't bleeding.
No, you are super talented.
Thank you.
And I'm glad that so one of the things I want to talk to you about is because you almost gave up music.
I did.
I remember reading like you were going to give it up. And I was like, what is she doing? Like, why would she, like, how do you have a talent like that and you're just going to like put it away?
I was mad.
And what happened? What almost made you quit?
Okay, I'll give you a little timeline of that.
Yeah, please.
So I'll start off with when I was GM of The Preacher's Daughter for a while. And I hired all of the music that came in on the weekends. So my acoustic solo stuff started there because if a band canceled or we couldn't find anyone.
You just jumped in.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm already here and I got my guitar with me and I'll just sit there and play. I wouldn't tell anybody that that's what was going on. But then, you know, I'm lucky enough to have like a lot of really supportive family and friends that wanted to come out. And that meant a lot. So that's kind of where it started. When it kind of picked up a little bit, then I started meeting other musicians, especially through open mics. I had done my first open mic at Fireside. Oh my God, girl, was I wasted before I even went up.
I mean, that's how you have to get over stage fright, right?
I was so scared. Like, I was like, I can perform in front of a whole bunch of people, but open mic I'd never done. I was like, fuck, what is this going to be like? And so, like, I bought myself a shot. Sarah bought me one, and then other people who knew I was nervous that I didn't even know. So I was a wreck.
Well, Sarah is great at getting people to buy people shots.
Yeah, she's great. We love Sarah.
We do love Sarah.
We love her so much. And I remember, like, it was a mess. I was playing a song, and I was like, I don't, like, middle song, I don't want to play this anymore. And I, like, ripped off my capo, and I tried to throw it on the floor of the stage, and it, like, flew at Justin, who's the host. I was like, well, I'm not coming back here. Then I did.
Yes.
I went back the next week and I said, Sheena, you usually run away from shit like this. That makes you nervous, where you're embarrassed. You don't want to show your face again. I was like, no, because I know I'm actually better than what that was. And I fucking pulled up my big girl pants and I went back in the following Wednesday and did much better. And I was so like, okay, Sheena.
There you go.
You don't do things like that. Good for you. And that's how I met a lot of other musicians. So then that leads into most of the musicians that I met are male. I feel like it's very heavily saturated around the Bay Area with male musicians. Not a bad thing.
No.
But it also changes my perception on music, right? Because, okay, if I'm being honest, I feel like a lot of men were kind of like pushing me to do more because I was getting offering gigs everywhere.
Oh, nice.
And I think, like, in my mind, I think that they were trying to find these gigs and they were just kind of like coming to me. I think it's because I'm a female.
Right.
And it's different. So I was getting really irritated with kind of their opinions and the ways of them, even if it was supportive, like their ways of pushing me to do more. You should take this gig. You should do this. You know, you should be practicing more. You should. And I'm just like, you guys are making music not fun anymore for me. And
well, and they're trying to tell you what to do.
I hate being told what to do.
I do too.
I hate it. I don't mind constructive criticism, even though it's hard to take. I don't mind that. But I'm just like, dude, you are not my daddy. You know, and I don't know, it became not fun. Like music is, I say it all the time, music is my therapy. I need it. If it's other people's music, me doing my own thing at home, I need that. That helps. That's like my diary.
Yeah.
Singing and music is like, you're going to know how I feel. You want to see my playlist? Oh, she's mad.
No. A playlist for every mood.
Yeah, for real. There really is.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's kind of what happened. It was kind of me standing up for me, saying like, more so, let me take a break. Let me realign and figure out what music actually means to me. And how do I want to do music? Not what other people want me to do.
Right.
What do I want to do? So that's kind of what happened. It was kind of also like a fuck you to all them. Like, shut up. Stop it. See, now I don't like this. That's your fault. That's me pointing fingers. It's your fault, not mine. So yeah, I quit. I quit for a little bit.
What got you to come back out? Like, what helped you realign into it and find your joy in it again?
Honestly, I can't pinpoint that exact first performance back, but I want to say it was like more of a smaller, it might have been a preacher's daughter. I don't know if they were still open at the time, but I just kind of like, I think it was a favor or someone said, well, you should just do it or something. And I was like, yeah, I guess one won't hurt. Then after that, it just kind of like spiraled into this crazy music career that I don't even like putting those two words together.
But that's what happens when you have a real talent. You know what I mean? Like, people are going to keep asking you to perform and show up. And like watching you, I got to watch you MC the Filipino festival last October. And like, I kept just getting to like dip in and out because I was working. But like, It was so much fun to like watch you work a crowd and like to know that you were so scared not that long before. And like, you were like, kind of, I don't know if I'm going to do this. And then to watch you headlining and emceeing like this huge day. Like, you were on stage for what, 10 hours? On and off? Like,
yes, I think so.
Yeah, like that's a long day to be up there and like
maybe 12 because not physically there.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. Like,
emceeing is a whole other beast. Like that still floors me.
Was that your first? That couldn't have been your first time emceeing something though, right?
No, my first one was just as big though.
You don't do anything small?
It's crazy. It was San Francisco, the Pistahan Filipino Festival at Yerba Buena Gardens.
Okay.
My friend M, I'm downstairs at Pia's Place in Malaya Botanical. Yep. Shout out. Hey. And M was in there and just casually, she just kind of like leans back and she's like, do you want to MC the second day of this festival? And I'm like, ha, LOL, you are the silliest. Like, because I've never done that before. Sorry, you're all chicken here too. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Why not? She's really good at her job.
She is really good at her job.
She wouldn't ask me if she didn't think that I could maybe do it. I was like, all right. And I did. And I think the most the crowd was, I think they said they had maybe 17,000 people within that area. And I was like, who am I?
I'm sweating just thinking about that.
It's weird, right? I was nervous going in, but I think I just psych myself out now.
Do you?
I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? Then I think about it and I'm like, yeah, let's try not to make that happen. Because it's still possible.
Oh my God. I get so, like, I can't even see straight when I get up in front of a crowd. Like, I have such anxiety about it. Like, it's crazy.
It's weird. But also, like, in college, public speaking, I avoided that class at all costs, but it was part of the general curriculum. Like, you had to do it. And now I'm out here just blah in front of everyone.
17,000 people.
That's crazy. That's insane. So I felt good, though.
Yeah. But like, so do you still get stage fright?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Every single time. Big places, small places, I still get it. I just, somehow I've learned to, I don't know, make it go away or ignore it. But same thing like what you just said. Like, there's many performances I have, not even drinking, where I feel like I blacked out the whole time. Because I'm in the zone.
Yeah, the flow.
Yeah. But it's also, I think it's also my nerves. Like, my nerves kind of tries to, like, shut things down around me. So I'm just, like, focused lock in. I don't know.
Yeah, because you play guitar and you're singing. So, like, you have so much going on. Like,
So much.
I feel like I couldn't even, like, strum a guitar because I'd be shaking so bad.
That helps with the rhythm. Like, oh, that's a new rhythm. I'm like, yeah, can't stop it from shaking this hard. I only picked up guitar more because I wanted to sing again and I couldn't really find a band. I'd been in and out of a couple bands since then, but nothing that really stuck. And I was like, God, I miss singing. I was like, well, I have this guitar. I know some basic chords and strumming patterns. Why can't I just support myself and let my voice do the one that carries all of it and then just have a little bit of rhythm in the background? So guitar's not even my thing. It is now.
Right.
But,
wow.
Yeah.
So I love that you came to this kind of all, like, later, too. Because I love someone that finds something that they're passionate about and then, like, dives in. Like, and when you give yourself that permission, and sometimes, like, part of why I want to always talk to people is because, like, I want to know, like, how you found your permission to do what you're doing.
That is a great question that I may have an answer to. I don't know. I've just been, like, going with the flow with all of it that I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. I don't know that time. I'm gonna know later.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna message you. I'm like, guess what?
I have thought about it, and now I know.
Now I know. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think I was like, why not?
Yeah.
I'm old as shit. Well,
no, you're not.
Okay, I was gonna say most people are like, shut up. But no, I feel it. Like the best way to describe my body is crunchy because everything just all the time. So I feel it. When I'm out doing things, I feel young. But once I start resting, just leave me. I can't move.
Just leave me here to die.
Yeah. Sheena's done. Don't talk to her anymore.
She gets off stage and she needs her rest.
I need my time. Oh my God, that sounds so diva-ish. No, it's not even fancy. I'm fucking dead after performances. I've stayed out and hung out with people who came to support me. But even, like, I think a couple times before that, I was like, I'm just going to go home.
Well, I imagine it takes a lot out of you, too, because you're giving so much. You know? Like, that's a huge energy exchange. And, like, I was watching something, and, like, Pink was talking about, she was interviewing, or she was being interviewed for something. I just caught a clip of it. Mm-hmm. And she was saying, like, how, you get off stage, and you go from, like, all of this, like, energy and vibing to you're in a room by yourself. And she's like, now you have to calm yourself down. And, like, there's sometimes a glass of wine or whatever. And she's like, but you're still vibrating at such a level. Mm-hmm. And she's like, and now it's just quiet and it's just you. And you're like, okay, now what do I do with this?
Yeah, no, that's so real. Actually, I would love to see that. I'm going to have to look it up because it is. My social battery gets drained very quickly after that because it's a lot of energies around you, different kinds. And I'm up there just, trying to read people. The places I go to, the different venues, whether it's a bar, whether it's a restaurant or whatever, I play to the crowd. What do I think they want to hear? And I've been trying to learn a lot of different kinds of music, whether it's rock. I've learned some like rap and R&B stuff, like just different things. Like I want them to also participate, but it really does take a lot out of you. So you're right. Like she's right. When you're done and then you just sit there, you're like, it is your first big breath. And then you try to just calm yourself, right? Because like you said, like your body's still vibrating with all of everything that was just happening. Mm. So now I'm just like, sometimes I don't know what to do with myself. Like I don't know how to relax. And then I knock out.
And then I just pass.
Yeah, and then I black out and then I'm like, I'm fine.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, I can kind of understand it because it's like being a bartender is you're on like a show, and like you are the kind of the show and the performance. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I forget how draining our job is, like behind the bar, and like I'll be like, I am like wiped out, and someone will be like, yeah, well, you just talked to like 45 people for 6 hours, like
exactly.
And it's like, oh yeah, like that's a lot. Like I forget most people don't interact with that many people.
Yeah,
in a day. Like for me, I'm like I'll feel bad that I don't remember someone's name or something, and I'm like, well, so, like I also met like 14 people today that I have never met before. Like, how many people did you meet today?
Right.
And people are like, just look at me. I'm like, yeah, like you talk to the same 4 people all week. I talk to like 100 people in a day. Like it's wild. And it's the social battery thing is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and your job's very demanding.
yeah.
It's constant. And that's here all the time. Like my gigs are just sometimes here and there, but like, ooh, girl. Damn. And it's so funny. Like even a preacher's daughter, like I always said, I'm better on the customer side of the bar than behind the bar because I'd rather just sit there and chat and drink than have to make other people happy. Especially when they get drunk. I'm just like, oh, go away. But, you know, oh, you're still tipping me. That's fine. But also you're almost cut off. So
Yeah. Tip me more and then so I can cut you off.
But for real, that's a lot.
Yeah, but it's still like, you know, I always joke that I'm better with 3 feet of wood in front of me. Like, I'm always like, if I could take that persona out in the world every day, it would be much better. Because like, but there, like, I'm in control of it, you know, and it's my show, and I get to decide what's happening. Or, you know, like Donna Church said it, or you know, she had a boss that told her like, if she's not having fun, no one is.
Yeah,
and that's a real statement. Like when you walk into a place and the bartender's in a shitty mood, like you can feel it. You can. It's like, oh, I don't want to be here. Or like even in a restaurant, like a server's in a bad mood, like you can feel it through all of them.
Yeah.
And so it's like, all right, well, I need to not have that happen. And I try to always have a good time, but I can't imagine like being up on a stage where you are the show, you know, like at least at the bar, like I can walk away from someone, like I can like hide, I can, you know, do different things. But like being up on a stage the way you do is like, that to me is something that takes so much, like, the balls, you know, like they're just huge. Like,
thanks, they're big.
Yeah, like
no, it is. It's crazy. I actually prefer performing in places where I'm more like background noise.
Oh, interesting.
So I think that's why open mic still, even when I go, it still makes me nervous because everyone's watching and listening, and that makes me very nervous because now I feel like they have expectations.
Oh.
And that really gets me. If I'm background noise, then it's like, honestly, I prefer people having conversations and doing their own thing. And I'm just kind of like, yeah. And you get music in the background, you know? So I do prefer that. I had to perform one time. It was at Faction. They were having the Filipino group One Voice there, and Astrologic was there. And I was emceeing that. I think that was my second time emceeing. But they also asked me to perform. Pia said, yeah, bring your guitar. And I was like, okay. And I was like, what am I doing? Because now people are, it's like, it was busy. But then because everyone was so like hyper focused on getting ready for these 2 big performances from these 2 great female bands, so to speak, like, and then I'm just there and I'm like, I got to do good at this one, or this is going to be really bad. I was really nervous for that.
But you still do it. Like,
I still do it.
That's the stuff that, like, I am always in awe of. Like, I have a friend and she was saying that she has terrible stage fright. And she's like, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, you've been DJing, like, you teach DJing, like, you know, and she was like, yeah, it doesn't mean I'm not still fucking nervous. And I was like,
Oh.
And like, then I saw her before she went out and she was like shaking. And I was like, okay, like, you get that, like, and I was just floored that someone could still be that nervous and then just push through and go do an amazing thing. Like, I'm like, where does that come from? Like that courage to push through it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I get so nervous about things and then I just don't do them.
Right. My life story. I don't know
like,
what it is.
I don't have cameras in here because I don't like to be on video. Like,
yeah.
And I need to do that next step and I will. But I've been procrastinating about it for like 6 months.
Yeah. But it's a lot to just kind of pull the trigger on the gun, I guess they say, to just like make it happen. I think for me, now that I'm thinking about it, number one, I just want to take on these opportunities that are being thrown at me. Like, as crazy and out of it as they are, like I would never say, hey, one day I just want to MC a freaking festival. Like, why? No, absolutely not.
Why?
Yeah. But I'm like, if someone offers it and they think I can do it, and I'm like, well, why the fuck not? Let's do it. You know, I only get one life that I know of.
Yeah.
So if I'm taking on these crazy opportunities, then let's go. Let's go. And then if I'm saying yes to these things, I just want to make sure that I'm doing my best at it. And even if I don't do my best, I don't know. It's just like, at least I went and did it.
Yeah.
Just to say I did it, I guess.
Yeah, no, but that's like really inspiring and like courageous to just say yes to things. Like not everyone does that, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm always fascinated by the people that do and like what drives it and how do you find it? And, you know, like I love people that are like, fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Because there are, like, I can be like that in parts of my life, but then there's parts that I'm like, I'm not doing that. Like, no way, I'll be over here. Sorry.
We still got a brain. We still know what we can and can't do. I totally get that. Like,
I'm like, I'm sure I can hide. No one sees me.
yeah, no, and then when I'm up there too, this happened actually on the 24th. I had a performance at Hobnob and I was singing that, give a reason to stay here, that Tracy Chapman song.
Oh, yeah.
And I had recently learned it. And I've performed it quite a handful of times now. And then right in the middle, I just kind of like, my screen was scrolling too fast.
Oh.
Or maybe it wasn't, but I just
froze.
I froze singing, but I kept playing the guitar. And this guy at the bar he turns around and he goes, how can you even forget the lyrics of that song? And it's funny because Tracy was there, right? And I kept playing my guitar and I said, you know what? I was like, at least I'm up here doing it. It's a lot harder than it looks. So I may be up there and it may seem calm and it may seem collected, but in that moment that I couldn't even find the right lyrics or whatever was happening, I panicked. But that also took practice. How do I push through a panic? Because I've had many people say like, no one would have even noticed that you messed up if you didn't say like, oh, fuck. Or if you're like, oh, shit. So then I had to learn, okay, now I'm just going to keep playing through it and I'll pick up where I pick up.
Yeah.
Just finish the fucking song.
Oh my God. I'm sweating again. Like the thought of that, like, and I know like singers, like I've seen it. I've seen singers be like, oh yeah, where am I? Like,
yeah, it happens.
And like, and they always do, but they always do come across like very calm and collected about it. Like, oh, I just forgot the lyric, you know? And it seems like not a big deal where I'm like, oh, they're so cool and relaxed about it.
Yeah, it's crazy because I can practice the same song 5 million times. I feel completely confident in it and I can go up on stage and I could bomb it. I'd be like, oh my God, I don't even know what chords I'm supposed to play. I forgot the words. And one cool little tactic I learned, which is another reason why I like being in like kind of more bar, busier settings, is you can have other people sing. If I forget the lyrics, I'm like, you guys know this part? Sing it louder for me. Yeah. And then it saves me some time. I'm like, oh, they're singing it. And I'm like, oh, that's where we were. Okay.
I got this.
I'm back. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. I do get nervous all the time through it, but.
Yeah, I can't even, like, how do you practice for the panic? Like.
Oh, do I practice for the panic? I don't even know if.
Well, because you just said like that you have like, like you practice so many things and like even that is you kind of got from your practice.
Yeah, I think the practice of it is when it's just actually happening throughout so many gigs. That is the practice, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know. I've kept it in my mind now, like, just keep going. Just keep doing it. Maybe they think this is your version of it. Maybe this is all like the remix. I just missed 3 verses, but
You're like, no, you missed those while you were getting your appetizer. It's fine.
Yes.
Nothing to see here.
Nothing is fine. Yeah, no, just rolling through it. I just try to. Yeah. And I try to, I'm such a sorry person. I'm sorry. So I've, now that I've been putting that in my life to like stop being apologetic over dumb shit, I shouldn't have to say sorry for anything to anyone unless I really need to. But now that's kind of going into my music too. It's like, don't apologize for it. It's still coming out.
Right.
You're still doing it. Maybe next song will be better. I mean, I have to stop caring what people think is what it is.
Oof. When you teach me.
I'm still learning. I'm faking it till I make it, honestly.
Yeah. like, I have this one side of me that's like, I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're not in my bed and you're not paying my bills, I don't care what you think. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. Why would I? Like, unless you're paying my bills or you're in my bed, why would I care what you think?
That speaks so hard to my heart. Yes, go ahead.
But then I also am like, oh my God, do they like this shirt? Like,
yeah.
What? Like, I'm like, I swing so far from it, like all the time, back and forth. Like, I can't do this because these people won't like it. And then I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, why do I care what they think? Like, and I'll remind myself all the time, but it is like one of the hardest things. I think, especially as women and women of ages, like, we were trained to take care of everyone, and it's our job to. And sometimes I look at younger girls and I'm like, the fact that you don't have all of that on you. I mean, I'm sure they have other things, but it's not like you need to like be a good homemaker and take care of everyone and make sure everyone's okay and then take care of yourself. Like, that was our message growing up.
Yeah, for sure. It is. Even like the traditional Filipino, you know, I was talking to my friend about this the other day, actually, just about like how traditional Filipino women are known to be more subservient, right? Take care of everything, always nice, always sweet. And I mean, growing up here in America, I don't know that. I'm loud, independent, and don't care to a certain degree. But yeah, that's just, I don't know. The whole female thing.
Yeah.
That's huge.
It is. And it like comes with so much shit. Like, and it's like we never get a break on anything.
No.
Like, I was talking to someone about it and they were talking about like they're in premenopause and like, I'm like, yeah, it doesn't get better.
No.
Like, it just keeps getting worse. Like, everything gets worse. I don't know.
I'm going through it now. It's so frustrating. Yeah. You know what sucks the most about perimenopause? It doesn't have an end date. It just goes until whenever it wants.
Yeah.
And I don't know when that's going to be. And I fucking hate it because I've been sweating all the time. I joke about it a lot, but like I always say to my mom, like in performances, I'm like, my mustache is glistening. And she'll come up with a napkin. I'm like, see, that's my girl right there. But I'm always sweaty.
Yeah. So I've gone through menopause twice, like in high school.
Twice?
Well, because I had
so sad.
I know. So
it's the worst news.
I was in like my early 30s and I was talking to someone about hot flashes and they were like, what do you know about it? I'm like, girl, I way more than you do. And she was like 65 and I was like, let's talk about it.
Let me teach you.
Yeah. Because I had really bad endometriosis.
Oh.
And so in high school, I went into chemically induced menopause and then like twice, 2 different times. And so I would get hot flashes. Like I went to an all girls private school and I had to have permission to take my like wool sweater off. Because like I would be out of uniform, so I had to have like a doctor's note that said I could take my sweater off.
Wow!
And I would be like going through hot flashes with some of my teachers. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm dying. Like,
she'll come sit over here.
Like we'd be like both like, oh my God, like open a window. What is happening?
It's so real.
It is so
I
real.
hate it. When I was working at the health clinic, I shall not name, rhymes with Schmeiser Lermanente. Fuck that place. Anyways, when I was working in the clinic and I'm sitting, you know, it's always cold in there. Yeah. Sitting underneath like these blasting like air vents, ACs, and I still had a personal fan on me because I am still hot. And I was like, I don't like this. This is stupid. It needs to stop. How do I stop it?
And there's like no controlling it.
No.
And then they're like, oh yeah, well don't worry because then you'll get into menopause. And then that has no end date.
Right? I'm like, oh, how exciting.
Yay.
I love this practice for it. This is so fun.
I love not being able to control anything in my body or my emotions. Like, I don't know why I'm mad. I just am, okay?
I just am. I love that I have no sex drive and he's so hot. Like, I don't know if you went through that, but that was a whole thing too. Loving, sweet, amazing, fucking sexy. And I'm like, Sahara down here.
Oh.
Can we just want to just cuddle again? Like, will that make you like me still? Like, that's a whole thing for me. I was like, I'm like, how am I supposed to be single and dating? And I don't even want no one like that.
Yeah, that's hard. I went through that, but it was luckily during the pandemic when I was just like, I don't want anything or anyone.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Because now I don't. I mean, dating is a whole other subject that can...
Oh, it's terrible.
I hate it.
Have you done the online stuff?
Yes.
Because I dip my toe in every once in a while and then I just don't.
That has been my experience too. I get curious or lonely is what I want to say. I'm lonely and bored is what it is. And then I do my thing, dip my little toe in your pond there. And then I'm like, oh, this was a terrible mistake. I'm like, I hate this. I remember why I was not on it. And then it leaves your mind, then you try again. And I'm like, this is still, I've met some really great people, but me emotionally, I just don't think I can give people that good part of me yet because I'm still looking for it. Y'all getting the fucked up version. It's fun, but we're all crying in the end.
And no one's having sex.
I'm a catch. Why don't I have anyone yet?
You're building your rock star status. Your stardom.
That's something too, like with all my music. I was talking to this friend about this the other day too. Like, I can't tell if this person is there for my music and being a fan or if he like wants something with me.
Oh, interesting.
And I'm such a nice person in general that it always comes off as flirting. So I'm like, now I'm like leading on these people who are coming to see me. And then if I break it off, I'm like, then I lose a listener. It's really weird.
Oh, that is interesting.
I don't know how to handle it yet, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I want to be really nice. And I'm very thankful if people have seen me online or heard about me and then they come out. I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
That is amazing.
Thank you so much for being here. Like, truly, truly. And I'll take time and I'll talk to them just about anything because I like talking to people. But then a lot of that is seen as flirting too. And then, I don't know, it's just like, it's such a fine line. And if I'm going to keep doing this career with music, I don't want to be like, oh, she's a flirt, she's a bitch, she'll just cut you off and her music's not that good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I can't say that's what they're saying, but
you have to think about it. Oh, that's a layer.
Yeah. I'm still figuring it out. Because I feel bad. I feel bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, but also like just you being kind is not, it goes back to the being a woman thing. Like you have to be kind, but you can't be too kind because then it's flirting. But then you're like, no, I'm just being nice. I'm not flirting. Like
yeah, it's crazy. You know what? And when I was married towards the end of my marriage, I was almost like 300 pounds. I was very, very big. And I will say, like, I feel like my whole life I've always had the same kind of, I've tried to maintain the same kind of nice, sociable attitude across the board. And then, so I was still that same person when I was at my heaviest. Mm-hmm. And I was still married. And even after I was, separated from that after, I was still me, being that same nice person, talking to men the way I talk to men. I have a 9-year-old, like, mentality of a little boy. Like, I think farts are fucking hilarious. I will never think they're not. Do I want to smell them or feel them in my mouth? Absolutely not. Like when someone's like, they fart and they like, you laugh so hard, you're like, oh, it's in my mouth.
I'm glad you clarified that. Because I'm like, why are you having people fart in your mouth?
I saw your look and I was like, it's not a kink. Let me explain. I swear to God, some boy did that to me. It's going to be their last day here on Earth. Yeah. But I still think like that shit's funny, but that's who I am. And then when I lost all the weight, I felt like I was still being me. But then I was like breaking hearts. And I'm like, I didn't even know you were interested like that.
Right.
And I've been called that all the time. And my girlfriend Shanae and I have talked about that, about like, we're nice and it's seen as flirting. I know when I'm flirting and I can do it. I can do it. Yeah, I can do it. And you just fart a little bit. Like, you like that? Oh, there's so much more for you. No, like I know when I'm doing it and I know when I'm not. But I don't know if I kind of sit back and look at it. I don't know if there's a difference. You said you're terrible at it?
Oh, yeah. I can flirt great behind the bar, but like on the other side, like as a customer, I'm like awkward and weird and like I do not know how to flirt. Like it's 3 feet of wood. That's what I need.
It's my safe space.
It is. Like, it's so funny. Like, I was telling one of my friends that one night, and like, we were talking about flirting, and I was like, I need to be dating, and I have to like get back out there, and I hate it. And it, also like my story's kind of sad. So like when I have to meet someone and we start talking about things, I'm like, oh, and then this terrible thing happened, and then this terrible thing happened, and then like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I'm a really positive, optimistic person, but I'm like, oh yeah, and then this happened, and then like, oh yeah, and then I like broke my neck, and then I lost my career, and then I got divorced, and then I had a miscarriage, and then my boyfriend died. Like, it's all terrible.
I hate that I'm laughing so hard at this that my freaking eyes are tearing up.
But it's like,
because that's what it's like. I'm like, this is all of it. Do you want to kiss me? Are we gonna kiss?
Yeah, it's like terrible. And I'm like, people always like look at me, they're like, oh, like, and then something else terrible happened. And I'm like, yeah, it's great, it's funny, it's fine, it's great.
I'm fucking dead. That is so real.
So we were talking about, I'm like, yeah, I'm terrible at flirting though. And then we were out and I was talking to this boy and she was like, oh my God, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know, I was trying to flirt. She's like, you are terrible. Go back behind the bar. Like, I said, yeah, I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to people like a person.
Just like a hand on your shoulder. You tried. Go back there.
Yeah, let's take you back to work.
That was hard to watch. I'm gonna lead you back over here. You're good at this part.
She's like, yeah, you'll meet someone through friends because that's not happening.
That's so freaking funny.
Like, yeah, terrible.
I try not to scare them off with all the bits and fun pieces of the atrocities of my life that have happened, but it's kind of fun to weed them out that way. I'm like, guess what?
Well, as soon as like I make a joke about something that terrible that happened, like, and I laugh it out all. Like, 'cause what else are you gonna do? I mean,
exactly.
Like, I will make fun of. I'm like a dark sense of humor from it. Same. And so, like, if I make a joke about something terrible in my life and they don't laugh, I'm like, oh, you're out. Like,
yeah.
Like, that's not going to work.
That's just how it is. Yeah. I mean, I've met guys, too, that are like, oh, no, you say all these, like, sad things, and then you laugh at it, and you kind of, like, down yourself on it, and I laugh about it or whatever. Like, you shouldn't talk to yourself that way. And I'm like, bitch, I hired you to pay for my dinner, not be my therapist. So let's keep eating.
I hired you to pay for my dinner. I love that line.
Oh shit! Sorry. How's that even a thing that came out of my mouth? See what I mean?
You are, yeah.
It's like word vomit.
No, I love it though. That's awesome. I hired you to pay for my dinner.
You got through this. You got through the screening process. Okay,
After you pay for my dinner, I'll let you know how this goes.
That sounds so terrible. You know what's hella funny is the last few dates I was even on, I don't think anyone's taken me out to dinner that I could think of. Oh. I think we just had drinks and then, we saw what happened after the Sahara.
I went out on a date probably last year now. Mm-hmm. And we met for drinks and he like insisted then that we had dinner. And I was like, oh, I thought we were just having drinks. And so we had dinner and then the bill came and I was like, I'll throw some money in. Yeah. He was like, no, I got it. And then he showed up at the bar like a few days later, but was hammered. Oh. Like I saw him walking up and I thought my doorman wasn't going to let him in because he was like obviously drunk. But it was a slow night and the doorman let him in and was just like, yeah, like, let's see what happens. Sometimes when we're bored, we do stupid things. And he's like, that guy. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he's like, what? He's like, you know him? And I was like, yeah, I went on a date with him the other day. But he would not come to the bar.
Oh.
It was so weird. And then like he left and he like sent me a text message. It was just a weird encounter. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. You were at my bar, but you were hammered, but you didn't come talk to me. Like, I'm not really sure what your deal is, but like, I'm not interested. And then he was like, fuck you. I should have made you pay for dinner. And I was like, well, that went left quick. Like, he's like, you made me buy you dinner. And I was like, what? I was like, no, aren't we just having drinks? Like, I was ready to get out of there. Like,
dodging bullets left and right.
I was like, oh, I'm glad I had the steak. Like,
what the fuck? That's so crazy. So
it was so wild. Like,
that's what I was gonna ask. Like, he knew you were there working at that time.
Like he showed up.
He saw you.
Like he came to the bar, I think, because he knew I was there, and then came in, was drunk, never came to the bar, and was like sitting in the corner, and then was like flirting with two girls. It was so weird. Like, and I kept looking at him like, is he going to come say hi at least? Like, and I was like trying to catch his eye, like to be like, what, you're here. Like,
yeah.
you've never been to this bar. Like, because we had talked about it. It's a bar in Oakland that I work at sometimes. And like, so I'm not always there. So he knew I was going to be there.
Okay. Yeah.
But then never came to the bar. And I was like, all right, dodged a bullet.
Yeah, for
like,
real. I really prefer people to show their true colors real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get invested very fast. Yeah. And that's something I'm working on too.
Yeah. I can fall for someone's potential really fast.
Yes.
Where I'm like, oh, I can help them fix their life.
Right.
Let me put on my Captain Save-A-Home cape and help this brother out. I'm like, no more.
Yeah, it's hard to get out of that, honestly. That's been a huge thing for me with dating more like within the past year. I dated here and there. But yeah, just kind of like, I don't want to fix anyone and I don't want them to fix me.
That part.
You know what I want? I want a freaking best friend to do everything with. I want someone that I'm excited to call and someone who's excited to like call me about anything.
Yeah.
He could be like, dude, I just picked the biggest booger. I'm like, send me the picture. I am so proud of you. Also, thank you for thinking of me when you were picking your nose. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want that kind of connection with someone because I used to have that with my ex-husband. Like, we were just the best of friends. Yeah. And so I kind of hold that up on a pedestal, like what I really want in someone. And I try not to be too picky, but I also know that I owe it to myself to.
Yeah, have a standard and be picky.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, the same as I really, like, my ex-husband and I were best friends before we dated. And then we were together for a long time and we were really good friends. And like, then we lost that somewhere. And like, I miss that. I miss having someone that's like a witness to your life, that like is encouraging you and supporting you and like your ride or die. You know, like I have friends that are like that. Like I have friends that I've had since kindergarten that like at a drop of a hat, I know they would show up. They would, you know, like,
love that.
And I want that same kind of feeling in a partner. Like I want them to know my messy side. Like I think farts are funny too, but I wouldn't like, I can't like, like I would die if, you know, like
it's still embarrassing when they pop out. I'm like, oh, surprise!
Like Wilkie and I were in like hanging out one day, and I like burped, and he was like, "That's so hot." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And he was like, "Just wait till you fart in front of me, and I'll be in love forever." And I was like, "Never gonna happen." And he was like, "No, come on, like never gonna happen, bro."
Oh my god, dude, he was so dope, man. He was a great guy.
He was just like, "I can't wait." I'm like, "Never gonna happen. Like, I will run away. Like, you will never see me again." And he's like, "It's gonna happen." I'm like, "It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen. It's not."
And then it didn't. And now it can never happen.
And now it can. Oh my god, that's so dark.
Yeah. See, I told you, Will. Never gonna find you.
I fucking get it. Oh my god. But yeah, no, I remember this guy, the first serious relationship I was in after my divorce. This guy just adored everything about me. He was really, really sweet. But I was always afraid I think they're funny, but it's always scary to get the first ones out, right? Yeah. And they're always on accident when you don't expect it, and they always smell the worst, right? Because
it's always after you've had eggs.
Yeah, like, let's make it as bad as possible. Let's see if he stays around. But he used to just make like the funniest comments to make me feel better. Like I would go into the bathroom and I'd take like, you know, a loud crap, and he'd be outside in the room like, "Get it, baby. You got this." And I'm like, that's love. That is love. He's supporting me in all aspects. Yeah. Right?
I would be like, "Please pretend you don't hear it. I'm going to go down the street and poop. I'll be back in like 45 minutes.
No, he would walk me there. Like he'd walk me down. Like I'll wait outside. I'm like, this is not why I'm doing this. I'm trying to be away from you. But no, he was like one of those dudes, like, and he's still to this day, he'll send me reel after reel of like the funniest fart videos. Because he knows.
That's your love language.
That makes me happy. It could make me laugh, even if I've seen it a million times before. But yeah, I just, you know, I want that. And I also want like a guy to be like supporting me at my shows, like just that one, like that would feel so sweet to feel that kind of love and support from someone doing something I love to do, and you're there like, hey, Michael, baby, that's my girl. You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'll just kind of, I'll find it.
You will. We both will eventually.
will.
Yeah. And we both will keep our standards and not settle. Like, I promised myself I would never settle for anything ever again. Like, I really loved my ex-husband, but I think I knew that it wasn't right. And I knew that a couple times along the way was like, we should have just gone back to being friends.
Yeah.
And then I think I feel bad for that version of me, that like was okay with being not his number one.
Yeah.
Like he wanted something different. Like, it just, and I have always said to myself now, I will not. Like, if it's not the right thing, like, I won't stay. Like, love, light, go on, fuck you, whatever, like, it won't kind of settle for anything less.
Yeah.
And even if that means, I don't find it for 5 more years or 10 more years, like, it'll be worth it when it gets here.
Yeah. It's so important, I think, for us to just have, like you said, just those standards in general, because I didn't really have them. I mean, my hand was at the bottom of the barrel just picking up like the ones that are flapping around that people purposely left. I'm like, I'll take you. You're fine. You'll give me attention, right? Like, it was bad.
Yeah.
I was taking anybody, but now I'm just like, no. And it's part of your self-care too, right? How you respect and love yourself. You gotta really have an idea of what works and what doesn't, because we can call those shots in our lives. And I'm also interested in because I love who I've become. And that took a long time for me to love myself. But I would love to have someone I don't know how to explain it. I'm losing train of thought now because I just thought of 3 different dudes.
You're like, oh, wait, I have some examples.
Yeah, I was like, where do I start? Let's see. No, self-love. Yeah, it's respect for ourselves, I guess, if I go back to something that made sense. It's respect for ourselves. I don't want to settle for anything less. But that's what I was going to say. But I'd also, if there was someone that was worth tweaking and changing myself for, I can see myself doing that. That's how I know I'm probably really into someone. Because most people, if they don't like it, even if we've had a good run, I'm okay with letting that go.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, I always say it'll take someone really special for me to change my lifestyle.
Exactly.
And to alter it so that they can fit. And I'm not opposed to doing it, but I know that I'm not going to change the way I live for someone that's not worth it.
That is everything I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You verbalized it perfectly.
Yeah, I really love my life and I like my friends. I like who I've become too.
Yeah.
And, I like where I'm going and who I'm even more becoming.
Yeah.
And getting so much more comfortable in my skin and in my yeses and nos and, especially in my nose. Nope, not doing that. Nope, not doing that. I'm going to continue to grow and learn and, be ever evolving.
Right.
But I'm going to do it on my terms and for me.
Exactly.
And not for someone else. But I would make room in my life for someone if they were the right person.
Exactly.
And I want that person to also grow with me and teach me things and, expand my knowledge on something that they're passionate about. Because I need someone that has a lot of passion in their life and I need someone that has been through some shit.
Oh, yes.
Because if someone, I feel like I cannot, excuse me, even communicate with some people because I'm oh, you've never hit a hard patch.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like to not have it. You have had to be through some shit in order for me to really connect with you. I
hella agree with that. Do you know who Taylor Tomlinson is? She's
a comedian.
Yeah, she's fucking hilarious. She has a little clip of this where she says something like that. She's like, oh, I was dating this guy and he had no problems. She's like, he just wakes up in the day and it's yeah, today's fine. And she's like, how is it okay? And it's so funny because it's her tripping out over him just being okay. Yep. She's like, I don't know what to do with you. And it's kind of relating to what you're saying. You're I don't know how to carry this conversation. So you're okay all the time?
That's just your baseline is good?
Yeah. And then she was saying, she was like, well, in the end of this, I'm probably going to give him that that turning point in life that really fucks him up. I was like, I love this chick so much.
Oh my God. Yeah, I went out with a guy for a couple of weeks and like we would be talking about something and he'd be like, oh, it's fine, whatever. Everything always works out for me.
Ew.
And I was like, oh, like, I was like, I really love that attitude. But then like talking to him, I'm like, oh yeah, you're also like a tall white guy, like that comes from a decent background with some money. Like you've never really had a hard patch.
Yeah.
And he was just like, oh yeah, I mean, whatever, it always works out. And I was like, I love this attitude. And I also want to punch you in the face.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yeah, everything does always usually work out. Like for everyone, you know what I mean? Like you hit a bad part, you get through it. But he was just like very like, and I was like, I don't understand.
I don't like that.
And then I was just like, oh yeah, you're also like tall people have a pass, then a white guy has like, I'm like, you have all the passes in life also.
Yeah.
Like, you're a tall, attractive man, white man. Life has just been easy for you.
You literally just spoke the truth. It always works out for me. Yeah. And that's fine. You go have that life. Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm stressed all the time.
Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah. I'm going to go stress out over your nothingness.
Yeah. I'm going to go think about this and probably not call you again.
Right.
All right.
Like immediately when you said that, like first thing out of my mouth, I was like, ew.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing that happens every time I see a Cybertruck. I'm like, ew. It's like natural. But there's just like certain things that I don't know. I won't settle for. And I think it makes someone more colorful and have a story to tell when they've been through something. And it's really cool when you meet someone that's had such a crazy hard past and then they're telling you what was happening, but you met them how they are now.
Yeah.
And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I can't even imagine. And then I see it and I'm like, God, this makes you more attractive as a person, not even just like a Dave, female, male, whatever. Seeing how you came through that the way you wanted to, and now you're doing this and this is, you're happy. I'm like, bravo, dude. Yeah. That's amazing. And yeah, no. Please be a little fucked up.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I need to know that you've been tested and you've passed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I need to know that like if shit happens, you know how to survive it. You're not going to fall apart in it. You're not going to lose yourself in it.
Yeah.
Like you've already been tested and you know, like I say all the time, like look for the good stuff, like find your joy. Like the bad shit's going to come.
Yeah.
And if you're always just looking for the bad shit, that's all you're ever going to get. But like if you're always looking for the good, when the bad shit comes, like you're like, all right, yeah, this is terrible, but I've done this before. I've gotten through this and like things will be good again soon.
Exactly.
I just, if someone hasn't had that, I think like I just don't know how to talk to them. And I'm like, okay, I love that for you, but I don't know how that works in your world. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Like, what happens when something bad happens?
Yeah.
Like, are you going to be able to get through it? And I don't. And if I kind of feel bad because I judge someone for that, you know, like, and it's not even like a bad. It's just like I don't know how you've gotten this far in life and shit hasn't been bad. Like,
that's what that is a huge concern. Like, that's a red flag.
Yeah, like probably shouldn't be, but I'm like,
it shouldn't be.
Wow, you're 40 and you've never lost anyone. Like, you've never, you know, like. Nothing bad has ever happened in your world? Like, that seems strange. Yeah. Are you just dumb? Did you not know what happened? Like, what? You never, nothing bad's ever happened. Like,
that's scarier to me. Like, if you don't have like some kind of, okay. But that is interesting, right? Like, you want to know that they can get through something. Yeah. Or how did they do it? God, ooh.
Yeah. It's like the same question I have when someone has the balls to get up on stage. Like, how did you get through that? Like, how do you, power through? How did you find it? Like, what drives you? It's my question for everyone all the time. Like, I love someone's story. And so if that's the thing is, if someone doesn't really have a story, like, what do I have to talk to you about?
You can't be in this pond, that's for sure.
Yeah, like, this pond is for fucked up people only. Fucking ducks, let's go. Like, one of the things I love about ducks is they always look calm and collected on the top, and underneath they're like, paddling for their lives.
Yeah.
It's part of, if you haven't struggled, have you lived?
Yeah. Oh, God. There's a lot of quotable things you've been saying. I'm like,
very smart this morning.
Yeah. Look, I know that didn't start off the way you wanted to this Monday.
I know the Patriots lost.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I had a shirt on yesterday of a football ref with his touchdown arms, but it said home run. Like, that's me in sports, okay? So, again, I didn't even know who won till this morning. I was just there for the Bad Bunny concert.
It was so good.
It was so good. I watched it again today and I got emotional.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was like, that's my version of America that I love. All of that melting, mixing pot, that's what I love about it. And I don't like to get political and talk about stuff like that. It feels very heavy and dark around here right now. And I loved what that represented.
I did too. I still, I want to look up the number because I saw something about Bad Bunny had 135 million people watching.
Oh, probably.
I think it was one of the most watched Super Bowl halftime shows ever, which I love. But I do want to look at what the fucking other one.
The Kid Rock one.
Yeah. I want to know, how many people actually watched it.
And I'll tell you that, yeah.
Yeah.
I laughed about it at first. I was like, really? Are we in that spot? But then, because I've been trying to put a more positive spin on how I think about things. And I told myself, I was like, I'm glad that others had a different outlet to watch the kind of entertainment they wanted to. Like, that's just...
You are way kinder than I am.
I know. And I haven't even said that out loud yet. And I've been kind of like saying it to myself because I do have a lot of opinions. Again, I don't really talk about those kinds of things, but it's my way of letting go of all the bad shit that's sitting in my chest that I want to scream out. And that's how I hope in my own, that's how I cope in my own way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's too much. It's too heavy for me to hold on to.
Yeah.
I hold on to it silently a lot.
Yeah. I can imagine, especially you're a Filipino woman. So you come at it from even a different perspective than I can,
Yeah.
I at least, I pass the part, but I am so disappointed in the people that look like me and the way they're acting. I can't even, I don't understand it. I never have,
Yeah.
I had a conversation with a girl the other day and we were talking about, she said something about cumbia and I was like, oh, I love cumbia.
Yeah.
And she was like, cumbia? And I was like, yeah, why wouldn't I? And she was like, I don't know. And she was like, aren't you from Boston? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, well. And I was like, wow. And she's like, oh, aren't you racist? And I was like, oh yeah, but only with my friends. And I was like, and I kind of shook. And I was like, yeah. But that is a thing that happens a lot. I'm like, no, I mean, no. Sometimes I'm biased and sometimes I say racist shit, but only to my friends in fun.
Exactly.
Not an actual, no. I'm and I've talked about this a lot. When I grew up, it was more classist than racist.
Yeah.
I mean, it happened and there are parts of Boston and there are bad people everywhere, but that's not the world I grew up in. It just wasn't.
Exactly.
And I will never understand hating someone that you don't know for something that they can't control.
Brava. Yes.
Are you an asshole or are you not? That's all I give a shit about. Are you cool? Do I want to have a beer or coffee with you or do I not?
Yeah. That's it.
That's it.
Plain and simple.
Yeah. And you are way more gracious than I am because the fact that it's so open and rampant right now, part of my brain is I thought we were so much further than this as humans.
It's kind of scary when you see the reality of it.
Yeah.
Of where it is. It's what the fuck? Really?
Yeah. And I just am so disappointed in people and where
I know.
I have no, I don't want to give you your own fucking platform. I don't want you to have a whole second show because you're so racist.
It was so fucking
last night I was thinking, how bad does Sheryl Crow hate that she did a duet with Kid Rock?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Regretful decisions, but who would have known, right?
And I was saying to someone I actually used to like some of his music.
Yeah, so did I.
And now I'm and I think it's important sometimes to separate the art from the artist.
Right.
But no.
That in itself is just it's hard, and it's especially now that I'm kind of more known, that is something that I really try not to talk about. But then I'm like, well, I also have this voice and kind of this platform now. What am I using it for? And right now I'm just like, I'm just speaking through my music, all of it, anything I can, and people will take it how they take it. But yeah, I was going to go back to what you said about just the beginning of that. Like, you're upset with like your own people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm half Filipino, but there's a lot too that I can say the exact same thing. And it kind of blows my mind more because of our skin color, because of our history, because of all the things we've gone through. It just, I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Exactly what you're saying. I'm like, out of all people, I'm really baffled. But I mean, to each their own. I try to stay quiet about it. It's so funny because this morning, all I wanted to do was like lay down, jumble through social media like I usually do. But then I started seeing different posts of people's opinions on the halftime show. And I was just like, I can't do this today.
Yeah.
I choose not to do this today. I don't have the capacity for it because I know this is going to be a thing again.
Yeah.
And I just finished like yesterday. I was just going through some Epstein files for fun. Not for fun, but like, I was just like, well, just.
I can't. Like,
and that. Ooh, yeah. So I have to give myself a break.
Yeah.
And
the whole world is like a dumpster fire.
It really is.
And yeah, the fact that people are trying to make it okay for a man to be like dating a younger woman. Like, there's been a whole like push now about like, and I'm like, that's gross. It's not a woman. That's a child. Like,
gross. Perfect word.
Yeah. It's so gross.
Yucky.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. It's so, and I can't. Anyone that's okay with it, or like, I read something this morning about, and I don't know if it's true, I didn't fact check it, but Pam Bondi was saying something about like, if they prosecuted people, our whole system would collapse. Okay, so it has to collapse. Like,
sounds like a hard reset to me.
Yeah, like, okay, like, so you're just going to be okay with people that are in power still being in power that are doing shitty things? Because if they were in the files, they're probably still doing it. Mm-hmm. That's the part. Like, people are like, well, he was there or he did. Okay. And you think it just stopped?
Oh, no. You got to be really, sorry if this offends anyone, but you got to be really fucking naive to think that any of that is done with.
Right. Like,
there's no way.
Yeah, you think there's one guy is maybe dead? Like,
oh my God.
Like,
the conspiracies on that are so fun to read too.
Yeah. I mean, like, Ghislaine Maxwell just was testifying or didn't. She just kept pleading the fifth because, like, all of it, like, it's
a lot.
So much.
And it's hard because it's so heavy.
Yeah.
All of it together. And yeah, it's hard. Like, I think one of the bigger reasons why I don't really speak out about it so much is because I get upset what other people have to say about it if it's opposing my ideas. And I don't like to argue. I don't like to go back and forth. I don't like debating. And it's kind of a trauma thing for me. I try to avoid that altogether, but I do have very, very strong opinions on it. I know what hurts my heart and I know what helps my heart.
I love that.
Yeah. So, I try to do on Sundays when I do like this. For me, in the mornings, I'll wake up and I'll scroll, doom scroll for a little bit. And on Sundays in particular, I like to go for what I've heard coined as a palate cleanse, where I just look for the cutest videos of animals only, people doing nice things for each other, silly videos, art videos, music videos, nothing political, nothing religious, all of that I have the rest of the week.
Right.
Today, I want to start this week off. I just want this palate cleanse.
I like that.
It's great.
I need to adopt that.
Please do. It really it rejuvenates you. Because there's just so much bad shit out there. Yeah. We need a break.
Yeah. I try to remind myself that, like, when I see someone that I know and they post something that is like, just feels very off for them or like is such a different opinion than I would have. I try to remind myself that when I see that person in public, that's not how they act.
Right.
Like, and I always try to remember, like, sometimes someone will say something or post something that's very opposing to any way I feel.
Right.
And I think, does that person act like that in the real world? You know, and I try to be like, okay, that's their like online persona, and that's not how I ever see them act in the world. And I think sometimes you see someone and they post something and it's like, okay, that is so far from how I see you act in the world. Like, I don't ever see you rude to someone because of how they look or because of their sexuality or because of this. But like, you're posting this thing. So like, which version is really you?
Yeah.
And I'm going to choose that it is the version I see and interact with in real life.
Yeah.
And that version of you online is for like being provocative or for whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And I try to look at it that way.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I don't want to not like you.
Right.
I don't want to be like, wow, that guy is racist and I hate him, because I want to give him the room to be the version that I see and I like, and like try to welcome them and teach them to do better. And to, you know, like, if you can't give someone the room to grow, how do you get them to change their opinion?
Yeah.
Like, okay, when you're out in the world, I see you being kind to someone. I see you being respectful. Like, I'm going to choose to try to foster that and not look at the shit that you post online.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that that's really how you feel. I think maybe you're brainwashed. Maybe you're kind of, I don't know, Trump derangement syndrome or something, you know, like it's so far from how I see someone act that like I can't, to me, I have to split it into two different people.
That's actually a really good, I don't know, I think a lot of people need to understand that. Yeah, it is. Because I've seen the same thing too.
Yeah.
People that I've been to school with, that I've known forever, that I know as a specific kind of person. I've seen some people post some really opposing things against my beliefs. Now, I've never blocked or unfriended anyone because of those things. The reason why is because I'm still curious as to, why do you think that way?
Yeah.
I don't ever get too deep with it with someone unless I really trust them. But I'm always curious about why people make the decisions they do. I don't judge you on your decision. You know, have you cheated? Have you shot someone? What led you there?
Right.
That's what I'm curious about.
Same.
And then also, where are you now after all that? Kind of like going back to your whole, how do you handle the hard shit?
Right.
So I'm very curious as to why are you racist?
Yeah.
Why do you hate my lesbian daughter?
Right.
Why? What did she do?
Yeah.
You know, those are the things that I try not to just block people off, but I can tune them out when it becomes too much.
Yeah. I think that's important, to be able to tune them out.
Yeah.
And if you can't, then I think you do need to take the steps to block them.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
But my question to people like that is always, why does it matter to you? Like, that person, like, you don't like someone that's gay?
Yeah.
Why? Like, what does them being gay do to your life?
Exactly.
Like, are you paying their bills? Are you in their bed? Then why do you care?
Right.
Like,
that's it. That's it right there.
it. Like, why do you care? Why do you want to control? Like, what's wrong in your life that you need to control what that person does? Like, you hate someone that lives 4 states away because they're trans? Like, why? What does it do to your daily, like,
how is this affecting you?
Right. And they're like, well, because they exist. Okay. Like, they exist. You exist. Like, they don't care. They don't give a shit about you. Like, why do you care about them?
That's another thing too, is like, I just feel like we can have the ability to harness so much like bad in us, like let it sit heavy, let it mess with our energy, let it ruin our day. And I'm like, I don't want anyone to have that kind of power over me.
Yeah.
You will not have that kind of power over me. I will tune you out when I need to. I will block you if I need to. And that's fine. Yeah. When I think enough's enough and we can't come to common terms and now it's getting messy. Yeah, no, I'm choosing to end that right there.
Yeah.
I do not have to go any further. Give me 5 minutes after this interaction. Promise you, I'll be quite all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just that boundary.
Yeah. I've gotten really good at just being like, okay, I'm done with you.
Yes.
Like, and I will, like, I have the ability to just, okay, like, I don't think about you.
Yeah.
Like, I might be sad for a day or two, but like, if you're in my circle and you're not adding to it, you're just taking away, or you're just being negative all the time, like, I don't have time for that.
Exactly.
I don't have room for it. I don't have the energy for it. I'm too old. I'm too tired. Like, no, thank you.
That's what I mean.
Like, love and light, and get away from me. Like, I just won't have you in my orbit.
Yeah.
And it's like, one of my favorite quotes is, just because I don't want you to eat at my table doesn't mean I don't want you to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I love that.
Tupac,
I've heard that before.
You. Yeah. Like,
yes.
You know, I have no hard feelings to you. I have no feelings for you.
Yeah.
Like, okay, go back to existing without me. I don't.
My best friend Carmen's like that. She always says, I just nothing them.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. And she's been saying that since high school. I mean, mind you, she's badass in her job now, like the things she does. But yeah, she would always say, I just nothing them. And I'm like, oh my God.
I love that.
That's great. And she's still the same. I love that.
I love someone like that. Like, and I like that you know where you stand with them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no gray area. There's no like messiness. It's, yeah, great. We were friends. Now we're not. Like, you know, a season, a reason, a lesson, or a blessing. You know, like, that's,
Girl,
love that
there are
phrase.
so many things that you are saying. I'm just like, I should have brought a notepad.
Well, it's recorded. You can listen to it.
Good idea. You have any equipment?
Yeah, like, I try not to hold on to it because I don't have the time or energy. Like, there's too many other people in the world that I haven't even met yet that will be great parts of my life or not, you know? Like, you were a part of my life and it was great while it lasted, and now it's over, and have a good rest of your life.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to meet a bunch of people that are going to influence it, you know? Like, go enjoy it. Go have fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be a part of that.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Yeah.
If you have a problem with it, that's you holding on to that.
Like,
I'm done.
yeah. Like, if you are in the same room with me and you don't like me, like, okay, great.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I was texting with Tracy on my way here about a situation that she was in recently. And it goes along with what you're talking about. Like, you can't sit at my table. It doesn't mean I don't want you to eat.
Right.
That's kind of how I feel about the situation that she's going through with this particular person. Look, I'm not a big fan of this person, and this person in general. You know, we've had a moment and it didn't serve me and I didn't like it. It didn't make me feel good. So it was easy for me to just like, you know, we're really only acquaintances. So it's easy for me. This is surface level. I could drop it. But that doesn't mean that I don't care about that person.
Right.
You know, that person has a kid. And as a mother, I know that we're always going to look out for our kids. And so I hope that whatever this person's doing does what they do for the best interest of themselves and their kid. I'm always going to want that for someone.
Yeah.
There's only a very few handful of people, not even, that I feel like I hate. And I hate that I hate because I don't like that feeling. But that doesn't mean like I'm going to laugh and have a party if they died.
Right.
I'm not petty. I'm not malicious. I still hope that they freaking find the good in their life and they just don't do it around me. I don't need that. Yeah. So yeah, I get it. It's just, I don't know. We can like people or not, but I think it's really powerful for us to be able to say like, okay, that switch is getting turned off.
Yeah.
Because I don't think a lot of people, especially the younger generation, don't really know that they can do that yet.
Yeah. I think that's one thing that we got kind of, or I learned early on, is like not, how do I say it? Like that it's okay to not like someone, and it's okay to be like, I don't enjoy this, and so I'm just going to take myself out of it. Mm-hmm. Like that was something I watched as a kid. Like, oh yeah, like you can love someone and not like them, and you can like someone and not love them. Mm-hmm. And like that, even sometimes you love someone and you don't like them and you don't want them. Like I love you and I want you to stay over there. Right. Like that is okay.
Yeah, that's your spot, Kay. Yeah. In my bubble, that's your spot.
Yeah. We're going to be existing in the same place, but we're not going to exchange orbits.
Right.
And that's okay.
Yeah, that's definitely something that I don't know. I hope I've worked through with my kids. I mean, they've both gone through different kinds of bullying times. But yeah, I think it's just important to know that you have that power and you can use it. And it doesn't make you a bad person for saying no. It doesn't make you a weak person for saying, I choose not to fight over this.
It actually, I think, makes you a stronger person.
Absolutely.
Because then you're just, it's like we were saying, it's like having your standard and your boundary. Like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go do this now. And that's okay that you're over there doing that.
Yeah. It's okay that you're mad about it.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, oh my God. There's so much to teach my children. Honestly, all I want to do is make sure that they don't grow up to be little assholes in society. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Be decent people. Be decent people. Treat people the way, hopefully nicely, the way they should be treated. But, I always tell them, make good decisions.
Yeah. Be good people.
Yeah.
I think
that's it.
Like, I wonder sometimes what happened to common courtesy. Like manners, courtesy, when did that go out of style?
Yeah,
like
I don't
holding
know.
a door for someone, saying, excuse me, or like, hi, or just acknowledging someone's presence.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know when, like, was it when we started giving trophies to everyone? Like, at what point did we stop just being like good people? Like,
I've had so many thank you for participating ribbons. But yeah, no, you're right. I feel like it's gone.
Yeah. And I'm like, how do we get it back?
Yeah. That's a hard one, honestly. Like, how do we make that cool again?
Yeah. Like, I want that to be the next, like, viral trend. People just being polite.
I can try to, like, advocate for that online a little bit more. It's a little bit easier of a subject to, I think, get more people on board with.
Yeah. Let's
start with the small stuff.
I got my first book on etiquette when I was like 9 or 10 from my family because, they wanted me to be better versions of them and, learn how to be out in the world. And I still have that book somewhere and I keep saying I'm going to find it and like start posting the things from that and start a whole movement. Like,
I want to read that.
Let's do it. Like, let's get back to manners and common courtesy and just politeness.
It's free, guys.
Yeah. Like, to me, it's actually harder to be an asshole than it is to be nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
100% agree.
Like
100%.
You have to go out of your way to be an asshole. You don't have to go out of your way to be pleasant.
No.
Like,
it's easy. And it trickles. It trickles down. One little good deed. Man, that's the coolest thing. You're not even expecting it. But just that door hold.
Yeah.
Guess what? They're probably going to hold it for someone else.
Yeah.
Someone might drop something on the floor and they felt so good. Someone held the door open for them. Now they're going to pick up that thing you dropped. Like it just, I love that.
I do too.
I love how it just keeps flowing. The cool thing is like, I think that my son, I believe, has really good manners, like genuine. I really feel like he's genuinely just nice like that with what he does. I think that it took time to learn it and you learn it through other people in other situations. But yeah, my son is very, very good at that. I'm very, very proud of him for how he is himself. He's a good kid. And I think my daughter, and yes, I'm talking good about my kids. Fuck you if you don't think they're that great. I do, because they're mine. But I think my daughter is like one of the nicest people out there. And she's really fucking funny. Like, oh my God. If you hear the way we talk, I don't know, CPS might get called because some of the stuff we say. Like, but she's just so funny. Like, we get each other on another level. And I wanted to bring that up because, okay, so I'm in a group chat with some of her and her friends, which I think is really cool. I'm like the monitoring mom, but I don't get too heavy in there. I just like to. She added me in, and they love having me in there. I'm their bonus mom, and they're my bonus babies. What I really like about it is sometimes I'll see how they handle things together at their age, how they get through hard things together, what kind of advice do they give each other. And I really, really admire the way my daughter talks to their friends.
That's awesome.
My daughter's pronouns are they, them. Oh, that's hard to get used to, but my daughter knows that I'm trying all the time. I don't say she, her maliciously. But when I see the advice that my daughter gives, they showed me something a couple weeks ago Mom, this is how I responded to this. I literally started crying. And my daughter just kind of looked at me like, what? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I just don't think you understand how profound everything you said is. That you've learned all this through your experiences and your hardships. And this is,
I'm tearing up.
I know,
I can see how proud you are of her. And like, but also like you helped shape that.
I know. And that makes me feel great. That means I'm doing something right.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I saw that, like, I'm all teary-eyed now too, but I started crying. I'm like, how did I raise such beautiful beings? How did this happen? Because I feel like such a broken person all the time, but these two are turning out right. And I'm like, this is awesome. Like my son too, he's just so sweet, so helpful. He'll tell me, you know, even after my gigs, I'm like, oh man, I'm so tired. He goes, he'll break it down. Like, you had a really long week. You have been busy. He'll justify everything that I've done that I've just seen as a blur.
Right.
He's like, you worked on this and that. You were out doing this, this, and that. And you just had this show. He goes, you're tired. Go lay down. And I'm like, oh, my babies. What the fuck? How did this happen? I feel so lucky. I swear to God.
See, he might not come to your show, but he supports you.
That's okay. Honestly, I'm okay with them not going.
Yeah.
They hear me all the time at home anyway. So like,
yeah, they have private concerts all the time. Why would they watch you in a group setting when they have it at home for free? And
I can see them be in the audience like, boo, I seen this already. Next
Can I
one.
fast forward? I don't even like this song.
Because that's how my kids and I, that's our humor together. Like, that's how we fuck with each other.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you know, you probably did that better the other night. No, I love them.
No, but it's like that's what we need is people like you making good humans.
I'm trying my best.
Like,
yeah.
It gives me hope when I hear that and when I see kids that are thoughtful and kind and you know, because I don't interact with kids a lot. My life is when I like lived in Boston, I was around kids all the time. Like I've like 70 something first cousins. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, like it's wild. Like, and are
you Filipino too?
Secretly.
Yeah.
When I'm high.
Right. It could be anything I want.
Like,
oh my God. It's a lot of fucking cousins.
Yeah. Like it's a lot. But like out here, I'm not around kids very often.
Yeah.
You know, I work in bars, I work in adult places, so I don't see kids that often. And when I do, I'm always, you know, like in astonishment of them and like, okay, there's like good kids out there. And like,
there are.
I think that they are learning so much more and they're seeing so much hate. And I think that they don't get it because kids don't hate.
No.
And I'm hoping like this wave of them, you know, will help change the tide of what's going on in the world.
I sure hope so.
Like,
I think there's a chance.
I think so too.
Because, yeah, you'll be surprised. I mean, people rag on teens all the time and kids in general. And I get it. You know, we're all old grumpy people. We're just like, these little whippersnappers and their bad ideas and their smoking of the vapings. I do that. Anyways. But, yeah, it's just like, but then I don't think there's enough credit given to the kids that are really cool and really kind and help out. I remember it was like maybe 2 Halloweens ago, my son, you know, he was, I think, a junior or senior at that point, junior, went trick-or-treating with his friends. Now, teenagers trick-or-treating in Alameda, the tide has changed for that because people were really mad about it. Like, you're not even dressed up, or why are you even out just, you know, randomly running around the streets? This is your excuse to be out late at night. And then there was like this change of like people saying, just be thankful that your teens are like being safe and trying to relive some childhood stuff. Why are we trying to push them away? Let them trick or treat.
Right.
Give them candy. Like, that's fine. You bought it for this reason.
Right. Yeah. Now you're mad that you're giving it out. Like, I remember reading a bunch of stuff about that. Like, these kids are coming and they're not even dressed up and this and that. I'm like, they're kids. They're still kids.
Yeah, they're still kids. What if they can't afford a costume?
Right.
So,
or like you want to put an age restriction on it, like let kids be kids for as long as you can,
because they're getting pulled out of it real quick.
Yeah,
their childhood, I don't even think it really exists, to be honest. And
I don't think so either.
That's sad. There's way too many serious things happening right now for them to be okay, and I hate that. Yeah, because you know we were in charge of building a world and a life for our kids to be happy and comfortable in. And I don't know if we've all just failed it, but it kind of feels like it, because I'm like, damn, this is why I don't want any more kids. This is gross.
I can't imagine. I can't I look at my niece and nephew and just worry for them. And like the fact that they have phones and they have access to all of that information is a good thing and a bad thing. And I'm always more worried about the bad part of it.
Yeah.
Like I want, like, I don't, yeah.
It's like that group chat I'm in with all the kids. I don't sit there and I don't helicopter mom read it. Usually it's just like stupid memes, and dumb jokes that I love. But sometimes they'll talk about some of these real world issues going on. And that's when I tune in. Very curious. First of all, I'm sad that they even know that this is a thing. I'm sad that this is even hurting them. They're babies. Why do you have to go through this? But I like seeing how they talk about it. I like seeing what knowledge they know about it. And sometimes I'll jump in. I'm like, hey, you might want to fact check that one.
Right.
Occasionally. But I'm very, again, I like seeing how people make their decisions. I like seeing why they do what they do. So I'm very curious, because to me, it's almost like a social experiment to see what children talk about.
Yeah.
And how they handle it and how they deal with it together. So I'm always just like, quick peek.
Yeah, it's interesting. I have a couple of kids that people have told me that I should interview for the pod.
Yeah.
And I've been like, all right, I will. And then I'm like, is that exploiting them? Is that, are they, I'm going to record our conversation and put it out in the world. Is that something that I want to be a part of on someone's kid? Like, do I want to open that kid up to criticism, to comments, to, and I've been going kind of waffling back and forth on it because, I want to learn how they think and what their experience is like in the world.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to open them up to handful of strangers or, it's been a hard thing for me to figure out what I'm going to do about it, because there are some really interesting kids kind of in my orbit that I'm like, they would be a really interesting conversation to have. But then what's my responsibility as someone that's going to host them and put their voice out in the world? And if their parents are like, no, you should, one guy was like, oh, you really should talk to my kid. And his kid's like 10 or 11. And he's like, he's a really interesting kid. He has really interesting perspective and he seems like a really old soul. But also it's putting a 10-year-old's voice out into the world and like what's going to happen and what's going to come back from that. It's been an interesting kind of process to figure out how and what that would look like.
I can see that. Yeah, that's pretty deep.
Yeah, and I'm like, I love that you keep encouraging me to talk to your kid, but I want to make sure you're thinking this all the way through. Like,
right.
Because they're a kid. Like, can they really consent to this?
Right. Exactly.
Like, what is it's been a...
Yeah, that's hard. I've never thought about that. I mean, you think about like all these parents who manage their kids' social medias and now they're like these influencer children, but there's also, I don't know if you've seen the documentary for it, but there's a dark side to it, right? So it's kind of, what would you be your responsibility? Yeah,
and I'm like, if their parent is kind of encouraging it and almost like pushing it, then is that okay? Or what is my responsibility as a good person, or, as a person that's trying to be a good person and, making sure that people are protected? What is that? It's been a hard one.
Yeah. No, you really got my brain reeling on that. No, seriously.
Yeah. Because, it's like kids, because when you look at just kids that were kid actors as adults, when they talk about it, like that's something they really wanted to do. But now some of them wish they hadn't done certain things, or they feel like they got pushed into something. Like that is, I don't want to be a part of that.
Yeah. No, okay. That makes complete sense. Absolutely.
But it's also... I want to talk to everybody.
I know.
So it's such a hard place to be in.
Well, what if you just tested the waters without recording anything, to just have a chat with a kid?
Yeah. Or even just recording it without the expectation that it would go out.
That too.
Yeah.
Or I mean, could you do it with disabling comments or with, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Many ideas. Yeah, I'm sure we could talk about.
Yes. Well, we could talk about everything all day.
I know. This has been so much fun.
But I know you have to get going.
I know. I
got to wrap this up. When is your next? This will probably come out in like 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
But what's what's Sheena's plan for performing for you're looking for a band, right? Still?
Sort of. Okay, I'm on the fence with that, but yeah, sort of. I would love to find one that's kind of already established, but no, I'm open to anything at this point. I just want to sing more music that I like with other people because I'm tired of doing it by myself.
Yeah, it's going to be more fun to, like, it's just like having a partner in life.
Yeah.
Like, I think everything is more fun when you have a partner.
And I just love the energy of singing in front of a live band. Oh, it's so fun. So yeah, it's something I'm toying with, and I'm hoping to gain some clarity on that soon.
All right.
On where I want to go with it. The next time I'm singing, so Tom Collins from the Permanent Records, him and Natalie, so they have their Alameda band. His birthday's coming up, and he's performing at McGee's, and he's asked me to be a guest along with other people to come in.
Fun.
So, and then starting every Sunday starting in March until double question marks, I'm going to be at Gentleman Gyms in Vallejo playing what I was doing in Concord every Tuesday, which is basically kind of like live acoustic karaoke. So I'll go there, I'll sing a little bit, but I need your asses to get up and sing.
Nice.
Have a few more drinks, come sing. I'll learn a song on the spot if I have to. So I'll be doing that. And then every first Saturday, I'm at Hobnob.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And everyone can follow you on your socials.
Yes. My music one is sheena.lokelani.music. Lokelani is my middle name.
Oh, nice. What does that mean?
Rose of Heaven. It was my grandma's name.
That's beautiful.
On the Hawaiian side. So yeah, it's Lokelani.
All right. And I'll connect it in the show notes so people can follow you.
Click this link here. Follow it. Yeah, please come and I just like having fun at my shows.
Nice.
So come have fun with me.
Okay. Well, I will.
I know you will. You have before, so we'll do it again.
Yes. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed it. Like, follow, subscribe. Me, Sheena, come out, see some live music, support artists, and go find some joy.
Yay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thank you.